These pieces were for part 3 moulding from a surface, and I used a cabbage leaf as my inspiration. And it was using clay and some plaster, pouring plaster, to capture the surface detail of a cabbage leaf. First of all, it was incredibly detailed, and pick out all of the marks and ridges and actually the qualities of the cabbage. It really does replicate a cabbage leaf, and it meant it allowed me to shape and manipulate and mould the clay into how I wanted it to look. Similarly, using, again, this was plaster, it allowed for a very, very thin, almost very delicate sample, and captured a different quality of the thinness and the flexibility of a cabbage leaf, and actually how natural it is and how delicate it is. But what was also really useful in this part of the course was that I could develop my drawing a bit more. I enjoy mark making, but this allowed for me to draw my samples. It allowed me to join them using my sketchbook and actually test out what my samples were going to be like before I joined them together, and use some of my joining techniques. So drawing it, photocopying it, drawing my joins, doing some large scale drawings in a big loose leaf sketchbook, which is something that I've developed over this course, and not just working in sketchbooks as I thought I knew them, but making my own makeshift sketchbooks. And actually then combining my samples, using some of the joining techniques, using the wire, puncturing as a way of manipulating my samples and combining them together. And I had some interesting knots and ties, and sometimes some of the most simple joining techniques, like using the wire, using the string, using different knots, proved to be the most successful.